the person that's in like the orange jumpsuit in my thumbnail, he shot up a school, and I wasn't in the school, but this was years ago, and I remember where I was when I found out that it happened. I was sitting down on the floor. The details might not be correct. It was so long ago, but I kind of remember what happened. I was sitting down on the floor watching the news, and it was like a school shooter, and he ran away, and I think he went to like a sandwich store. So he went to like a restaurant to hide, and I was very young when it happened, and I think I had school that day. I was like, imagine if that happened at my school. I think of all of like the moms and dads that brought their kids to a safe place, but were killed. And I was thinking about this when I was making the thumbnail, and I remembered. I was just trying to find like bad people to put in my thumbnail. I remembered that little story in my head because I remember, oh, that's the dude, and that made me think: do people deserve forgiveness? Do we deserve forgiveness? Do I deserve forgiveness? Do you deserve forgiveness? And it seems like, how can God how like I feel like God forgives me of my sins, right? But he took it too far. I think his name was Nicholas. The dude that shot at the school took it too far. Can he be forgiven? And it's hypocritical for me to say he's not able to be forgiven of his sins. It's hypocritical. See, we all don't deserve to be forgiven. We all deserve to go to hell. See, whether if I killed 100 people, he killed 100 people, we're all going to the same place. And it's our relationship with God, Jesus, that's going to make the biggest difference, is going to be the difference in our afterlife. And I am forgiven of my sins. I am Christian. And Nicholas, he could be forgiven of his sins, because that would be hypocritical for me to say I could be forgiven of my sins, but he cannot. And there's this. If I had my Bible here, I would show you, but it was basically saying, if you cannot forgive your brothers and sisters, how can I forgive you? That's like Jesus saying, if you can't even forgive your neighbors, how can I forgive you? Whoever doesn't forgive won't be forgiven. And that made me think, man, like, I have to forgive Hitler. I have to forgive like the most like horrible people. And I'll give you this example. Everybody knows Jeffrey Dahmer, or like I would hope. Or I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't hope. You know who Jeffrey Dahmer is. Maybe ignorance is bliss, right? But he killed a bunch of people in the most gruesome ways. I watched the Netflix. It literally was revolting. It was like, that Netflix show was, that was very scary. And it wasn't like, maybe it wasn't all factually correct, but he did kill all those people. And he did turn his life, hopefully he was truly a Christian, to Jesus. But if we are to believe in what the word says, that means Jeffrey Dahmer's in heaven, and he deserves to be in heaven as much. He has a right to be in heaven as much as I do, and as much as hopefully you do. And that may sit wrong with a lot of people, but also, like I said again, we both deserve to go to hell. It doesn't matter how much we sinned or haven't sinned, we all go to the same location. It seems a bit unjust. But in the Bible, I think it says, I could be wrong, but we all have an opportunity to know about Jesus. And like, Stephen, what about the people that never heard the gospel? Well, they have a conscience, and if they live their life, I know I'm gonna murder that person, knowing that it's wrong, and stuff like that. And that's a whole that's like a video. It's a whole topic video. You know what I mean? Like so. But I just wanted you to. The message of this video is to say we all don't deserve forgiveness, but because Jesus died for our sins, we can't be forgiven for our sins. And hopefully, Nicholas turns to Jesus, because I don't know how many kids died in the tragedy, but I don't want another kid to die. I don't want Nicholas to go to hell, because I don't want anybody to go to hell. I love all my brothers and sisters, and I believe we should forgive. And if, as a true Christian, we should be able to forgive. We have to forgive everybody, because if we are not going to forgive everybody, we're turning a blind eye to the law. And that's about it for this video. I haven't posted in a while, and I just wanted to get something out. And I don't know if I'm going to edit this much, or at all. I might add some music, but I just wanted to get this out. I just wanted to get the ball rolling so I can continue posting more videos, because I did post a video recently, and it was about how it was very similar to this topic about, do people deserve the death penalty? Do murderers? And I was like, the basic thing was forgiveness and show them love, right? And basically, I used an example from somebody at school. They watched my video, they didn't appreciate that, and I was like, okay. They respectfully asked me the second time to take it down. So I took it down out of respect, and I was like, what would Jesus do? So, I did that. It was a good video. I really enjoyed that video, and it was doing pretty well. It was the best performing video on my channel in that period that it was uploaded. I have that statistic on my YouTube studio. Enough with the yapping. Have a good day. Have a good night. Follow my Instagram. But if you feel like, if you don't be tempted. Don't be like, oh, see, somebody told me to, don't download Instagram. Don't use Instagram if you feel like it's gonna make your life worse. Have a good day.